Hello everyone, I wish a very good day to you all. My name is Eli Kalimpong and together with my group members I'm gonna present to you the history and transformation of media in Malaysia. For introduction, according to Christensen 2006, media is referring to various means to communication such as print media and electronic media, which are different types of media. The existence of media in the world are likely to spread the news on current situation or sharing information such as political news and the world issues. The electronic media such as radio, film, and television transmit the information electronically, while the print media mostly use physical objects such as newspapers, book, and pamphlet. As we all know, media has been influential on people in Malaysia on their daily lives, which affecting the content and times of the audience to watch and listen about the current news. Now, I'm gonna let John Ryan to explain the concept of media.
Good morning, Dr. Vimala and all my friends. Today I'll talk about the concept of media. Alright. In terms of the small and medium industry, the first is the increase of competition, challenges in adapting to the trend of business as digital forms of communication will be used. Secondly, the future workforce use robots and workers are being replaced by robots. Alright, and the thirdly is doing more with less. With technology and media, it will cut down the cost of operation of business of this industry, and financial problem should be solved by then, as now the industry face challenges to grow their business. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Fatihah. Here I want to talk about the development of media. Media are being used to boost nationalism spirit among the society when Malaya still under colonialism. According to Zuhilmi and Rohani, in year 1925, Malayan Communist Party has disseminated communists at Malaya. Chinese immigrants gave away books, pamphlet, and flyer which spread communist teaching. When Japanese took over Malaya, radio was forbidden to be used by the communities to avoid the war strategy to be discovered by the enemies. Then we can see that the society start to realize and give awareness to each other about nationalism. They use printing press such as newspaper, magazine, short stories, and novel to spread their ideologies on nationalism. Then the community, after independence, we can see that the community start to know radio and other media, and the government start to build radio station in most of the area in Malaysia. And now, media start to develop and new media such as online newspaper, Facebook, YouTube are becoming main platform to get connected with each other to gain information. Then we look at the roles of media in politics. So briefly, media are being used to spread propaganda to connect the society with the government and the political parties. For example, Barisan Nasional control most of the media, especially television news and newspaper, to manipulate the fake and hide their weakness by put a blame on other, which we can see that they are manipulating and controlling the media in Malaysia. Then after Pakatan Harapan becoming a government, some of the media start to reveal the misuse of the media by the Barisan Nasional. And also we can see now how media are being used to give information and instruction to the society about this pandemic COVID-19.
Good morning to Dr. Vimala and fellow friends. I am Stephanie Leah. So now I will go into the next subtopic, which is political behavior. Political behavior is defined as how a person think, feel, and act toward the political issues. Malaysian politics has been using media as their medium for spreading their ideology or propaganda. The earliest media in Malaysia, which is a form of printed media, named Utusan Melayu, was published on 29 May 1939. It is the most influencing media at that time. The earliest media in Malaysia, which is in the form of printed media, named Utusan Melayu, was published in 29 May 1939. It is the most influencing media at that time that were used by the citizens and the politicians. Utusan Melayu has been actively sending criticism against the federal constitution that were made by the Britain, which this constitution was supported by United Malays National Organization, or also known as UMNO. The criticisms were given toward UMNO. UMNO decided to take over Utusan Melayu. As Utusan Melayu was under control by UMNO, the freedom of the press was taken over too. At the same time, Utusan Melayu was changed. This is happening because the government instructed Utusan Malaysia to follow the memo given, which is Utusan Melayu must give support towards the government and publish good news about the government which give them good image. Related to this issue, Utusan Malaysia also started to publish fake news and slanders against the opposite parties. This case has caused them get dragged to court a few times and finally lead to bankruptcy due to financial problem. Utusan Malaysia announced on stopping their operation on 9 October 2019. Today, social media has dominated the world, even the politic world. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, and others were among the social media that were used as the medium to spread political issues nowadays. It's also to promote civic engagement in politics. According to one journal that were written by Joseph, Carissa, Johan, and Fabio, social media is more influencing than traditional media. This showed us that social media attracted more audience and can easily brainwash them. In short, media can influence people's mind in many ways onto one subject. Now, I will pass you to the last presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie Leah, for your explanation. Now, as the conclusion, media indeed has become mankind's daily routine for the purpose of access information very quick and easily. Media can publish either authentic news or false news, depends on how a person interprets the news and information that has been given on the social platform. The transformation of media in Malaysia tells us how media can change human life and manipulate some news that is spreading around. People often have their own perspective on the news, which some of them are very terrified and some of them are very outraged about the news. That is all from us. Thank you for watching.